Choosing the wrong builder can cost you months of stress along with tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars.
When it comes to picking your builder, this process can be a little bit overwhelming, so we're going to kind of go over some of the red flags to look out for when you're going through this process before building your new home.
Let's jump right into number one.
So the number one biggest thing that we recommend when it comes to looking out for red flags when it comes to a builder is going to be going to a prospective subdivision and actually talking to the people that have worked with that builder. Kind of walk around on a Saturday or Sunday morning, try and find people out and about in that neighborhood, or even see if you can't find someone that's just maybe checking their mail or something like that, and stop and ask them how their experience was, or if they had any issues, how the builder handled those issues. Construction is not a perfect industry. You're going to run into issues on every single build, but it's how the builder handles those situations that can really be a green or a red flag. Whether they offer you a better solution to that issue, say it's a office error or a subcontractor error or even a builder error and he misread something or misplaced something, how they handle that issue is going to be really, really big. Do they offer you a better solution than what you originally had selected and they messed that up? Do they give you a better solution, or do they try and subpar you and slide something under? Also, are they honest with you about that screw up or that mess up? When it comes to your selections, if they make an error, do they reach out to you first, or do they kind of wait for you to drive by and see that there's an issue? Kind of talk to people that have been through that experience. That's the biggest thing that I recommend when it comes to going over red or green flags with a builder.
And that might sound a little bit obvious. However, you would be shocked at the number of people that they just don't bother to have any of those discussions. Now, if you're going into a new neighborhood, let's say, you're going to be one of the first people that are moving into the neighborhood, you can fall back on the Google reviews. Go look at the Google reviews, not just for the company overall, but recently. Or maybe if you do want to go back, see if the same builders, like the people that are on site building the home, are there. So are the people that are leaving reviews saying, hey, look, this member of the sales team, this member of the build team, this guy in warranty were excellent. And then let's say that review was left 2 years ago, and then you fast forward and you're thinking about building with them now. You still have the same member of sales, the same member from warranty, the same member from construction. Obviously, it's a little bit safer of a bet that that neighborhood is going to be built right. And when there are, or if there are hiccups in the build process, they're going to be taking care of you well.
The second biggest thing that we recommend when it comes to calling out red flags with the builder is how early on in the process do you get to meet with your builder. What we kind of mean by that is some builders you can come in and you can do a lot walk as soon as you are interested in a home, or some builders you don't get to meet them until you've actually signed paperwork and you're down the road at your pre-drywall inspection. That's a big process that can be overlooked when it comes to working with different builders. Do they let you come out and actually meet with the construction manager and the sales team on site before you've even signed paperwork? So without any commitment, how is that builder treating you as a prospective customer? That can be a huge green or red flag when it comes to the building process.
And also, as it relates to the lot walk, this is something that can save you as a buyer tens of thousands of dollars if you want to do something like, say, a pool. We do lot walks very frequently where people are interested in putting a pool in after they close on the home, and choosing the right lot where you don't have as much site work to be done to prep for a pool can be a massive difference. So if you have two lots that are right next to each other, the topography is a little bit different on one than the other, for example, you could wind up having to spend maybe an extra $10,000 getting the lot to the left ready to go for a pool, versus if your builder would have offered a lot walk and you could have gone through, laid out what your kind of vision for the home is and how you want to live in the home, what you want to do to the home after you close. You can save yourself a lot of money. And in our opinion, if a builder is not willing to have a lot walk with you and says, look, I don't want to see you until a pre-drywall walk, probably something to be a little bit weary of in the home buying process.
Another big thing is how upfront and honest that builder is with you during that lot walk process, or any process before you actually get started with your home. Make sure that builder knows like Dallas said, what you want to do with your home down the road, and have them suggest things for you. If they're not looking out for your best interest, that can be another thing that you may want to be wary of when it comes to choosing the right builder.
So the last thing to be on the lookout when you are vetting a potential home builder is how quickly are the sales agents, are the office, or are the builder getting back to you? So if you are going out and you're asking for additional information, like say you have some additional questions and you tell the sales agent that, maybe wanting to get some pricing on some structural options or some semi-custom options, moving a wall, doing a bump out, are you able to get those answers back in 48, 72 hours? Or are those responses taking 1 week, dragging on closer to 2 weeks in order to get back? If the sales agent is not able to communicate effectively with the office and with the builder to get you those responses, off the jump, this is before you even have anything signed, that's a process that's probably not going to get any quicker or any better as you start to move throughout the build process.
Another thing, and just when it comes to those response times, even if a question is going to take longer than that allotted, say 72, 48 hours, is that sales agent or is that respective person communicating that? Some questions may take a little bit longer for us to get answers from, especially field related questions. If the builder's got to go out and actually do some site walks to get answers to questions, are they relaying that information that, hey, we will get this answer to you, but it's going to take X amount of days? Or how is the builder answering those questions? Are they answering them clearly? Are they answering them in full? Or are they kind of beating around the bush to a question that you're not really sure the answer to, so they're not really sure if they want to give you the straightforward answer or if they're just kind of trying to throw something under the rug? So that could be a huge thing when it comes to finding out some red flags.
Obviously, we hope this video has been helpful and hopefully can help you make the best decision possible for who you want to ultimately build your next home. And if you are in the Metro Atlanta area or the Oconee, Athens area, we're here and would love to have a conversation to see if it might be a fit for us to work together.
Or if you have any questions or want to learn more about the building process or want to set up maybe a call or email chain with us, make sure you find us below at the link below and hit us on our website.